See? I told you the next video wasn't going to be a Pokemon video. Hello everyone, this is VG Master 2, back for another video that finally isn't about Pokemon. Meaning that I've finally shown that sometimes I can keep my promises. Instead of Pokemon, I have for you today a channel update. And it's a pretty big one. Because I don't have just one or two things I have to talk about. Nope, it's a whole big-ass list. I have a lot of things planned, including quite a few big changes, so let's get into it. First up are the updates for miscellaneous videos, ones that don't really belong to any category. This category is rather quick but needs an explanation. You see, one of the first videos on my channel was a video of me talking about all the shit I liked and giving explanations as to why. Fun shit. However, not only is that list really outdated, but I also promised there would be another video more talking about problems I had surrounding these series and/or their communities. Yeah, that's not in the works anymore. It felt too unnecessary and unnatural, and it's also outdated. Any qualms I have with something should be relevant to the time I talk about it and should be brought up when it makes sense in the context of the rest of the video. So, like I said, that's cancelled. However, I do have plans to do another, more relevant and updated version of the list of my favorite series. However, I'll only do it when I reach at least 100 subscribers. Not that 100 is a big number here on YouTube, but by then there will be a ton of new people who might want to know some shit about me. Jotting a list of my favorite series down and putting it out to everyone, I feel would be the best way to do that. With that out of the way, on to the next category, video game videos. When it comes to reviews, I have 3 planned for the near future, like the next few months. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Yokai Watch Blasters, and Yokai Watch 3. Any other videos about video games that come out in between those 3 reviews will be impromptu opinion videos, and let's be real, they'll probably be Pokemon. Next category, TV shows. Since it was revealed in my very old outdated video that I am a fan of Yokai Watch as well as a fan of Steven Universe, and since I'm lacking in the TV show review department, I've decided that I'm going to review both of these shows. I have even planned a cycle for it. Not a schedule, but a cycle. My first review out of the 2 will be Yokai Watch. The review after that will be Steven Universe. Then, the next, back to Yokai Watch, and you know the drill. Since Steven Universe has 12-minute episodes, I will be reviewing 2 episodes per video. While Yokai Watch has segmented episodes, they usually air a batch in one episode over 22 minutes, so that will remain 1 episode per review. Now, you might be wondering where My Little Pony comes into the mix, as a review of the Gen 4 pilot was my very first video. Well, I've decided to stop reviewing G4. That may sound weird as it was my first video, but that was more of a bamboozle to convince people I was a one-trick pony, before I revealed that I was much more than that. While I'm not all too displeased with my first video, and I'm of course keeping it up, I feel like I could definitely do better, and my style has really grown since then. There would be a pretty big disconnect between that video and a review of episode 3. Also, here's the big one, Gen 4 is ending, and we know that Gen 5 is happening. I just don't think I'll be able to review all the episodes of Gen 4 before Gen 5 gets here, and I want to jump on Gen 5 when it first comes out, maybe even become a spearhead for the new community. I mean, probably not, but still. Eventually, I will review G4, but not until after G5 comes out. Sorry if you were looking forward to that. Now here's the big category. Animations. Yep, I'm still planning on doing those. Hey, listen motherfuckers, if other people can do a ton of shit on their channels, so can I. First, I want to talk about something I made the mistake of announcing in my last update video literally years ago. My Five Nights at Freddy's animated series. Here's the thing. On an artistic level, nothing's gotten done. However, I have planned out the plot, and I know every big point that's supposed to happen, I have all the episode titles and synopses ready, and I know how many episodes there are gonna be. I actually did make reference sheets for the characters a long time ago, but I've gotten a lot better since then, so I want to make the reference sheets even more accurate to what I want them to be before I really start going for it. Unfortunately for me, and the time it took my lazy ass to make this announcement for my initial one, multiple other series titled FNAF or FNAF the Series or whatnot were released. Well, most, if not all of them, are 3D animated. Well, mine is going to be a 2D animated alternate canon with some pretty big changes. I really want to make sure that it's up to par with those series' probably really good quality. I do plan on doing other things with animation, like AMVs or animating my shitty fanfiction. I mean, my FNAF series is borderline fanfiction, but still. I'm aware, however, that for some reason there are fanfiction stories that are popular, even if they're not necessarily good, but I still want to throw my hat into the ring, and I just have to pray that my rating is decent enough to make people not want to kill themselves. Alright, so I'm just gonna wind everything down with one more tiny category. Some other things. Firstly, I'm changing things up a bit. I usually just have my shittily drawn avatar from years ago standing in the corner with almost zero variations and poses with a handful of Google images popping up sometimes. Well, no more! From next video onwards, I'm going to be putting more effort into visuals, including art and editing. Another thing I'm changing is the end of my videos. No longer will I beg for likes and subscribers. Not gonna do it, cause I shouldn't have to. Y'all are smart people, you do what you want. The last thing I want is to look like an ungenerous shill, so that's gone. Last thing, it's pretty big. I'm creating a Google site. It's not gonna be flashy, and I don't know exactly when I'm gonna get to it, but when it gets released, I'll probably say something in a video and I'll start putting the link in the description. It's basically just gonna be a hub for information. The links to here and my DeviantArt will be there. I'll put some info on my series there, and it'll have my very loose schedule on it. So look out for that. Anyway, that's it. I've got a lot of things planned, and I hope something in this video piqued your interest. With that being said, I don't care if you're old, or if this is the first video of mine you're seeing, I hope to see you all next time.